Hello everyone, I'm back today to do a flip through of The Secrets of Mother Nature. This book looked just like this on the front, except the cover was so faded and just really worn out, and everything about it was not attractive. The spine was in bad condition. But I decided to bring it back to life. And so I took a picture from the inside of the book, which was the same picture, and covered it over the old picture, which was so faded and worn out. I'm going to take this off so you can see what I'm talking about a little better. Sorry, silk closure. And I could barely see The Secrets of Mother Nature, and I just took some gold acrylic paint and went over those. And this is the picture from inside the book. The other one was this exact size. I added this ribbon for part of the spine, and then this fallish, naturey type binding. And then you can see here on the back where I stained. I took ink and, well, actually I took Distress Stain by Tim Holtz, and I stained it, and it turned out, it's the same color as what the book was, but you can see the book had a lot of spots on it, so it's totally back to life. So I did a lot of work on this book, in other words. Okay, to bring it back to life, I'm going to measure it real quick for you. It's 6 1/4 wide. It's a big book, and it's 9 inches tall. It has 2 signatures, and it's very, very loaded with goodness. Okay, so we did a couple of videos on this before I had to close my store for a bit in order to move, and I decided to save it for now because my store was going to close. Now, this will be in my Etsy shop after this video. Okay, so I used some vintage, really old magazines and got some bird pictures out. I stitched around them and put them in the inside cover of the book. This is a hummingbird. You can't tell very well on video, but this is the back of a hummingbird feeding babies. And you know the hummingbird nest is only the size of a quarter. So can you imagine how tiny they are? And then this is leaves from a bird book. It almost looks fall too. And here is the pocket that I put in here, the library pocket. And I just put a little bird on there. He was cute. Decoupaged some different flowers and put in the book. And I know that one of the digitals in here is Shabba Dabba Doodah, but I don't remember the others. I'll just have to. 2 of them are actually hers. And I added some different book pages from an old vintage book also, which is the same one that has different birds, and it writes about the different birds. Added some avocado stained paper, dictionary page, coffee stained. Here's some more of the digital. Here's some old vintage writing that I had. I made some really long tags that told about this bird. And then there's other birds that I made tags from as well. And I put muslin behind them. Here's another bird digital. There's the pocket I made. And then I decoupaged and stitched. So I decoupaged on a few things in this book. Different size papers, which just gives character. I put this little guy in here as a journaling card or actually just information. This is an envelope. I cut the bottom open, did it like a sack, but there's also a little pocket right here if you want it. Okay. It was just a really pretty envelope, and I couldn't pass up using it. Here we have a coin pocket. I put some beautiful daisies and irises on tea stained tags. I did a 3-pocket out of, I don't know what these are called. I know there's a name and I'm blank right now, but I made this and put 3 different tags in. This is just really like a card. Here is a decoupaged, not decoupaged, but collaged. I put one of my little stamps on there. And then here on this side is a tag that goes with the kit, one of the kits. And I put it right there. And use some red fiber. Here's from the Wildflowers book. Look how pretty that red is for September. Just some random education papers like typewriter, and here's another bird. I love the color scheme in this book. Look at this paper, how beautiful. A tea stain bag with a tag from the kit with a button as a topper. Here is a study book for junior high, I believe. They're old vintage books. Tea stain paper. And I mean, there's avocado paper. I loaded it with different kinds of paper to give it its own little character. I decorated it. Here's another decoupaged bird. Isn't he cute? On a bird pocket. Of course, you can't miss these guys right here. I've used them in lots of things. I love them. Here is a decoupage tag with the bumblebee in a slanted pocket. Little bitty birds. I put some different florals from old magazines as well. Side tuck with Gerber daisies. Here is an envelope with a journaling card. Old music sheet. Tea stained or coffee stained. Avocado stained. This book is just, I love it. And I'm not going to tell you I need to keep it. Okay. I could keep them all, but then I for sure wouldn't have room. Here is a bird envelope I made out of a really worn out little golden book. Has a journaling card inside. Don't ever throw your little golden books away if they're not usable. You can at least make something out of the pockets. And I just so happened to have one that had birds. Oh, look at him. He's having lunch. It's another. That's a Roadrunner. Okay. If I can get this back in my little envelope here. I left you plenty of room to do what you want to do in this book. There's a lot of pages, as you can see. Cute little bird there. Here's another out of that old magazine. Here is a bag that I put muslin on and decorated the front. Did a little collage on here. Put it in here. You can journal on the back. I love this book. Okay, that's the end of the first signature. As you can see, I used one that is more of the color scheme on this side. That's a little different. Here is a seed packet or pocket that I made into like an envelope and put brown burlap, a button, ode twine, and a bird that I fussy cut out. And there's a journaling card inside. I tried to stick with the maroonish, greenish, peach colors. Here's another decoupage with hummingbirds. So pretty. And flowers. Avocado envelope with a journaling card right inside. Here's a pouch that has a decoupaged, I believe that's a poppy. And it's got a page that tells you the age of the book, Secrets of Mother Nature. And I'm going to open it and tell you, I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's older. It was signed by the author, and it's published in Chicago. Copyright is 1942. So I kept that so that you would have that opportunity to keep that information. There's a bird's nest. Isn't it cute? I love the blue eggs. Oh, typewriter sheets. I put a little bit of bees in here too because, you know, there's a bird or two in here that has bees in their mouth. Here's another little golden envelope. Here's a folder, file folder that I just kind of put in. Thought it looked cool with that avocado dyed paper. Here's another decoupaged, not decoupaged, collaged, and another tag there. I like that this book was tall and I could make tall tags. They're fun. Here's another tall tag. Got some Artie Mays on there. I can see it. This was a bird card. And here is a cardinal with muslin in the background. I put the card in and then I glued it like a pocket. So you'll notice that. And this is a brown bag that I fussy cut the bird out. Decoupaged. No, good grief. I've been off camera for too long. Collaged. Here is that back side of that card. I made a pocket with him and some journaling cards inside and a tag I made a long time ago. It was in my stash of a cardinal. We did it in video a long time ago. I try to hang on to things and make enough for the future. I think that was my last one. Coffee stained, avocado stained. There's the back side of that folder. It just has beautiful papers and everything in it. I love it. I hope you do too. Large policy holder that has a design on the front. And now it has a very large set of birds by Tim Holt. And I had those cut out for the longest time, and I don't know why I ever cut them out, but I had a reason, and then it flips out to boot. Okay. On this side is a glassine bag with, from an observatory book, trees. This is the pecan tree. It's pretty much nature, right? And this is the butternut pecan tree in a glassine tea-stained paper bag. And then avocado envelope with little birds inside. And here is the last one of these big giant tags. I love them. It's the purple finch. More beautiful papers. All right. Beautiful bird. And look at this little guy. He's the perfect ending to a great book. I hope you guys had fun watching this flip through. If you're interested in this book, it'll be in my Etsy shop. And I'm going to be working on my design team project next. I hope you'll come along with that, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.